He's crap. Lord Mumble, how are you doing, buddy? Top of the morning to you. I'm just fumbling through getting some stuff set up. I wanted to model a human ear today. I'm doing a pure variety stream. I'm saying screw it to like doing a full production. I am just here streaming, so it is what it is. Lord Mumble, how's your day going? FIFA Foozle, how are you doing? Why, hello, Default Cube. That's right. I'm actually having trouble installing Maya on this computer. So I put up the default stream while I work on passwords and crap like that I, don't want people to see. Hoping to have it up and running anytime here. Oh, Galt, you've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Cleaning and finishing unpacking for my recent move. A decent Saturday. That's awesome. Where did you move to and from? You don't have to answer that if you don't want to. Okay, here we go. All right. All right. Ooh, FIFA Poozle will be doing the same in 2 months. That's awesome. Okay, I think, aha. So should I use Maya 2022? Oh my goodness. Or just, I think I'm just going to stick with Maya 2020. Maya 2022 sounds kind of scary and buggy. Well, Lord Mumble's been in Florida or Orlando for a couple of years and finally bought my own place. Congrats, Lord Mumble. How's the new place? Is it freaking awesome? All right, my friends, here we go. We're going to do this. I think I can show my screen now. I think I can show my screen. I'm going to keep myself on big for a minute. Okay, so we're getting Maya's updating. In the meantime, while Maya's doing its thing, I have two Pinterest accounts. And I don't remember the login on this computer for the other one, so I just logged in through Facebook. This has a bunch of my boards, but not the ones I want. So I want, before I get started, I haven't modeled a human ear in a while. So I'm just going to type in ear topology. I'm just going to get a few reference images, to use of some ear topology. This one looks pretty good. So I'm just going to add this one to, this is my topology section, but I'm actually going to create a new board called ear topology. We'll just say 3D ear topology. And I'm going to start creating some. Create that board, bada bing, bada boom. Now I'm going to start putting some ear topology into all of these. Lord Mumble, love it. Great location, open layout, plenty of light, etc. It's also an excuse to lure family members to come visit now. That's true. What about non-family members? Are they allowed to come visit? This one's interesting. I don't really care that much for it. Here's a nice ear image. That's a nice ear image too. That looks like it was done in ZBrush a little bit. Let's see, ear topology. This one looks pretty good. I just want some examples. I'm gonna put these in my little queue. It's always nice to kind of look at some reference images while you're modeling. Helps you out. Not really cheating. Ear topology. After that, I feel like I'm getting some pretty good. I feel like I'm finding some pretty good realistic ear model. This is nice. Put that under topology. 3D ear topology. This one's kind of cool. Kind of shows, I don't know, step-by-step process. I want to do more of these videos where I just do some 3D modeling. But this is all part of the process, just checking out some reference images. Doing a little research can actually save you a lot of time when you're actually doing it. Sand topology looks nice. All right, looks like it's about it. I don't really care to see anymore. That's about all I need. I think that'll do it. Okay, so now what I really need is a human head reference. And what I really want is an old man head reference. So this is Boo Boo. Let's try old man head. We're just type in ortho because I want an orthographic view. Not what I want, not what I want, not what I... Oh, come on. I might have to just Google this one. Old man head reference. Orthographic. Crash here with my family? Is there room enough for my family? Oh, there's that head I wanted. I want this one. I kind of like this old guy right here. I'm thinking about modeling his ear today, and then maybe we model his head just for practice in the old 3D. I know everybody's using I'm gonna create a board. We're gonna call this character reference. I know everyone's using ZBrush these days, but I'm going to stick to the old tried and true. Okay, so there's the head, and we're just going to save this to my desktop. Okay, because we're going to use this one. Save the desktop. We'll just call it old man head. We should probably put it in a, we'll create a new folder. We'll create a file folder. We'll do this right. What the heck? Let's put it on our desktop anyway. New folder. We'll call this modeling practice. 3D. No, we'll call it old man 3D model. I don't know. We'll name it something. It needs a name. Because sometimes they need a name. And this is the old man head reference. So we'll do _ref. Really, if I wanted to spend some time on this, I would probably cut out this head and make 2 separate images of it, but we're not that awesome. Okay. So I'm going to put some Pinterest up here as well for my other PC so I can look at some of that reference images, some of that juicy reference images. Okay, so is Maya updated? I'm assuming? Install failed? What the heck, dude? Why did you fail? Let's try to do it without the update. This is getting through my tech issues. This is why I need to 3D model more. Okay, let's see if it'll open this time. You can do it, buddy. So since the install failed, I don't care. Come on, Maya. Come on, Maya. Okay, let's see if it'll open this time. Oops, you can do. Looks like I opened up. We're gonna mute that. Initialing time slider. This is taking a while. Maybe my PC is not install the best. I don't care. Stop. Come on, Maya. Come on, Maya. Stop. How terrible. There we go. 11 minutes into the stream and we haven't done anything. I guess we went on Pinterest and looked up some stuff. Okay, let's go back to my normal scene. Here we go. Let's show some stuff. Let's show some goodies. All right, here we go. So Maya looks like it's up and running. It's still lagging a little bit. Document, edit, register, file path, volume, file name is invalid or designated. I don't know what that means. It's having some issues for me. Whatever. I've actually been using Blender lately. And so I'm gonna have to remember how to do Maya again. Okay, so I think I've got it. Okay, so we're gonna pull in our reference image of that old man. First, I'm gonna save my file, and we're gonna model an ear today, my friends. So we'll do save as, save scene as. Go to my desktop where that file is. Old man 3D model. Not a fan of binary, so we're just gonna save it as a Maya ASCII, and we're gonna call it ear model. Ear model 001 for the Twitch. Okay, we'll do a save as. Now it's saved in there. Before I hit anything, I'm gonna go to my front view. View, image plane, import image. We're gonna bring in that beautiful old man 3D model. We're going to bring in that reference and bada bing, bada boom. There it is. And before we do anything else, we're going to put it in the side view too, so it keeps the same image size. We could adjust if it didn't, but that's fine. We actually could point our files towards this file, but since we're only opening the single one, it doesn't matter that much. So already, here we go. We've got our old man in the scene. I'm gonna send out a tweet really quick here. Lord Mumble, if you're still here, we should chat sometime. In just a little bit, I'm going to continue my little Endless Runner tutorial. I'm making my own little indie game. And if you're an engineer and you want to help out, you know, I'm always open to help. I'm not an engineer. I'm a level designer. So I'm taking it slow. Going through the my Unreal Engine blueprint practice. Okay, here we go. Here's our old man. Old man sounds like yes, like Hemingway, I suppose. I suppose so. Okay, so I just like modeling old men or old women or young women, or really I'm not going to judge. But the thing is, what's nice about them is they have a lot of facial features, folds, and like fun stuff going on. Kind of makes it fun. Okay, so I'm going to try and center. So his face is actually asymmetrical, so that's one of the fun things about modeling a character like this, is that he actually is not straight on. So you have to do your best you can to make it straight on. You should kind of go down the middle of the nose. Really, and what I would do normally is I'd actually take this image to Photoshop and try and make it as symmetrical as possible. But really, what are you going to do? So this one doesn't matter as much, but we'll bring it right here around the middle. And what I like to do is push these out of the way. Bada bing, bada boom, bada boom, bing, bong. And if I was doing a traditional head model, I would actually start with the head and probably do the ears later. But I'm trying to warm myself back up into 3D modeling in general. So we're going to take it easy. Pwaz, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. We're doing a variety stream today. It's a variety stream. I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. At least that's my decision this week. I'm still going to do the Mario Maker, those 3 mornings a week. But I am going to do more of whatever the crap I feel like throughout the day. Whatever I feel like doing. Because life is short. Life is short, and I don't have that many viewers anyway to disappoint. So that's what makes it easy to be a small-time streamer. Later today, just so you're aware, I'm going to be playing one of the indie games called Tethered. I told them it was going to be in a half hour, but it's going to actually be a little bit later than that. So let me just let them know. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Doing a lot of stuff right now. Nice! You're gonna go get your Moderna? That sounds exciting. Okay, let's check out my Pinterest here. Pinterest. What begins with Pinterest? All right, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna model this here ear. This here ear. I'm gonna start with the side view first. Here we go. I think it's actually on the wrong side. I think I'm actually looking at it from this side, right? It's kind of lame. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually reverse engineer this a little bit. We'll move them to this side and this side. That way, hopefully it's more, yeah, more what I want. This is the side, and this is the front. I've totally messed this up, and you know what? I don't care. Do not care. We're just gonna do it. Okay, so what I like to do with this, I used to start with like just a plane and start mapping around the loop of the ear. But I've gotten lazy in my old age, and I actually like to use a pipe, or a cylinder, however we want to do it. Let's do it this way. Let's get even lazier. Let's grab a cylinder and bring it up here. And what we're gonna do with this here cylinder is we're gonna hold down J, flip it 90 degrees. Let's look at it in the screen, and we're gonna create our own pipe, because I'm too lazy to go searching for the pipe tool. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna wing this, okay? We got this tip of this pipe. I'm gonna click on the X-ray mode, because why not? I am so used to using freaking Blender now. Blender sucks. I mean, Blender's awesome, but we're just gonna use this. We're gonna make this kind of the ear shape. Bear with me here. I know this is very controversial method. It's very controversial. Pretty sure she's getting the Pfizer. So are you guys Team Pfizer then, or Team Moderna? Okay, here we go. We're gonna extrude edges. Bada bing, bada boom. I say that a lot. And we're just going to kind of extrude this. I know it doesn't feel like an ear right now. We're going to delete the middle now. But But this is going to be the basis for my creating an ear here. We're just going to use this. We're going to use what we got. We're going to use what we got. Now I'm going to move these pieces of the ear to where I want them. And they may be a little bit, there may be too many pieces, so I can always delete edges later, but for now, I'm just going to use what I got. We're going to wing this old man's ear. We're just going to do our best with what we have. Because sometimes that's all we have. That's all we have. All we can do is our best, right? Happy little ears. But already, this is where good reference images makes life easy. Because it's kind of like paint by numbers here. You just move them where you need them. Boom, bada boom, bing. Okay, so this section here, I kind of want to keep larger, large and entire. This is what we in the business call the lobe, the earlobe. Lord Mumble says, no preference. It's just what they said, and I'm getting when I scheduled it. Gotcha. Lord Mumble asks, so are those control points for splines or just normal polys? These are just normal polys, my friend. Just regular, run-of-the-mill, ordinary polys. What I could do is actually delete some of this now. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete this one. Boop. And we're going to take this one down into here. So we'll make a new piece for this one later in just a moment. Once again, I haven't modeled an ear in forever. We'll see how badly I mess it up in this next hour. I'm going to try and do it in an hour. If not, it will be a 2-part series. But we're going to model this entire old man's head over the next maybe even week. We're going to take it easy. We're going to take it easy. This is all going to go up on YouTube. That's my plan, is put it all up on YouTube just for fun. Part of it is because I teach full-time. I'm actually teaching 5 classes this semester and a broad range of subjects. Makes it kind of difficult to keep up on everything. So this streaming stuff is an effort for me to keep fresh. Keep fresh and clean. And so and because what's his name? What is his name? I believe his name is 3D Mentor. He likes to make fun of me when I don't stream enough. I don't know why. He's kind of a really mean, vicious person. So part of it is peer pressure. Part of it's peer pressure. I kind of feel like I need some music. What do you guys think? Should we get some music going on? It's so quiet. Is the quiet okay? Does the quiet bother you? Or maybe it... Okay, there we go. Ah! Plus says you shouldn't say such mean things about 3D Mentor. He's your biggest supporter as far as I've seen. That's true. He is my biggest supporter, but he's really a jerk though. Was. I'm joking. He's a fantastic fellow. So you tell me not to say mean things, I'm just gonna say meaner things. It's terrible. It's terrible. I should just be quiet. No, the thing about 3D Mentor and I is we banter. It's friendly banter. We're always giving each other crap. Okay, let's do this. So here's what I like to do sometimes is we've got this ear's kind of coming along. I just need another plane, so I'm just going to duplicate it and just select one of the faces, delete the rest, and this is me Frankensteining this thing together. Actually, here's another thing I'm going to do. I'm going to take this one. Leave that other one there. Extrude this edge. This is so much easier than Blender. It's silly. I've been using Blender for the last several weeks because I do this Blender Noobs podcast with my buddy Mike. And it's just ridiculous how much easier Maya is. I think because they put so much money into it, you know, it just makes doing this stuff easier. I'm going to add a few edge loops here. Start blocking out this. I don't know what this internal part of the ear is called. It's the little, it has like this little shield over the hole. I think it's to help bugs from flying inside the ear hole or something. I don't know. I'd love to for you to tell me in the chat what the heck that is. Okay, I'm going to extrude this bait out too. Extrude. Boom. These ones, I'm going to merge these little yahoos together, combine those. It's creating some issues here I'll have to fix. Boom. 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 This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun figuring out what the heck's going on with this ear. But then this is the little flap that actually comes up. Which means I didn't want this piece after all. We're just going to delete it. Go into object mode. I changed my mind. I changed my mind on a regular basis. Merge. Boom. I'm going to keep this a triangle for a minute. So this guy, this is the one. This is the one we were going to use the other one for. Okay, we're just going to bring this up. Put it right here. Bada bing, bada boom. Lord Mumble says this piece right here is to help keep the earbuds in. I think you're spot on with that. Lord Mumble. All right. The ear is coming. It's coming to light. It's starting to look like a little bit like an ear. Am I right or am I right? Maybe I really do know how to 3D model. Maybe 3D Mentor was wrong about me, Pwaz. He's always telling me I don't know how to do things because I'm old and I'm just too old and outdated and I can't learn new tricks. Maybe I can. And if 3D Mentor was wrong about me, what else was he wrong about? Okay, let's extrude again. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. Remove this piece up here. Ah, it was the Blender handicap. Seriously, the Blender handicap is painful. It makes me feel so bad about myself. Makes me feel like a terrible human being. The truth about 3D modeling is it's just pushing these faces, vertices, and edges around. It's just moving these little dots around. And Blender is not easy at moving little dots around. I'm sorry. I would love to hear otherwise, but it's not easy to move little dots around in Blender. Okay, so I want this little branch of this tree to come out this way. So we'll just extrude another one here. Seriously, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just doing my best. Just doing my best. Doing my best with what I got. I actually have an idea of how I'm going to do this. I've got an idea. There is a plan. There's a plan, and you're all going to help me. Okay, so they've got like this little branch coming up here and a little one here. Every ear is different. It's kind of like a fingerprint. So we're going to move this one over here. You know, you watch some tutorials on YouTube and it's just like they have it all figured out. And many times it's because they just watched a YouTube video, a tutorial, and then they just follow that and teach it again. But this is the real deal. This is me choosing an ear I've never modeled before on a face I've never modeled before. And so I'm going to make mistakes. This isn't going to be the perfect method. If you're watching this, I'm going to make mistakes and then I'm going to try and figure out what my mistakes were and then fix it. Lord Mobile says those are just planar right now. Yeah, let me show you. Yeah, they are completely planar. That's the ear I've created so far. Completely two-dimensional. Completely two-dimensional, my friend. And I think we're gonna start making it 3D here in just a minute, but not yet. We're gonna take a chill pill here. Plus says, are you older than 3D Mentor? No, I think 3D Mentor is probably about 10 years older than me. So I joke, he just looks young. I think it's the Mountain Dew. They say that Mountain Dew keeps you young, and he drinks a lot of it. He drinks a lot of Mountain Dew. Okay, we'll add a couple faces. I like to keep things like square as much as possible. Bada bing, bada boom, split, split. Okay. Okay. All right, this old man, he's coming along. This is going to be fun. Oh, I should probably tell 3D Mentor I'm streaming. He would get so excited. Gotta text him and say, hey, 3D Mentor, I'm streaming art. You should be proud. Interesting. So autocorrect won't allow me to type in streaming on my phone when I am obviously streaming. All right. All right, we sent 3D Mentor a text. He should be in here to harass me any moment. Pwaz, thank you for stopping by. Indie game later. Yeah, we're going to play a game called Tethered a little later. It's on our EAE blog. It's one of the grad one semester games being worked on. Hopefully we'll be able to play another one called... I can't remember the name. It's got a weird name. They changed their name. It used to be Evolve. Okay. So now I think what we're going to do... Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to play around with this. Okay, I'm going to just... Before I actually take this into the third dimension, here's what we're going to do. We're going to select the whole dumb thing and hit edit mesh. We're going to extrude it. Object mode, extrude. We're going to pull it out a little bit. Burp. We're going to give it a little bit of three-dimensionality. Now we're going to start playing with it. At this point, I could start actually moving it out, because if you look, let's put it where it actually goes here on the front view. Oh, and I can't even see it. Okay, so I need to move this image actually. I'm gonna leave the ear here. Need to move this one over here. Okay, so if you look at this ear, where it really needs to go on the side view anyway, is over here. And what we could do, I mean, we could even start rotating it like this right now, and you can see you can start to get it like 90% of the way in position just by rotating the angle and then pushing the verts over. We're actually going to model from this side, which kind of scares me. Actually, when we're done here, we'll just mirror it over. It's fine. It's fine. Is it fine? I'm kind of not excited about what we're doing. This would be a much better view, really. So I need to fix this. I need to adjust. What do I do here? I wonder if I can just... on Z. I've just done this kind of weird. That didn't do anything. I can't freeze the transformations on an image? On an image plane? Let's do this then. Let's do this. Boom. Because I want to model that ear side. I want to model this side of the face, not that one. And then we'll actually shrink the whole thing in just a little bit. What we could actually do is shrink it to match so that it's not as wide. This is kind of weird. I don't know if this is a great idea for me to do, but since the face is on this perspective and I want this one to look more normal, this one could be more projected because I'm going to ignore it a little bit. So I'm actually going to shrink the whole head in a little bit so that when it is moved, mirrored onto the other side, he doesn't have a super wide pumpkin head and it's more normal. So I think this will actually do it a little bit. But that way I'll model it more in real time. Kind of a weird thing to do. I've never done that before per se. But the ear, you can notice the ear doesn't line up anymore. So this lines up perfectly. They actually matched it with this ear, but this one doesn't line up as well, which kind of sucks. So I'm going to move this down and then we'll move it back up later into the right position. So we're going to move that down just a pinch so that it matches up right there. And we'll live with the changes. We'll hopefully it won't come back to bite us in the rear. Let's do a little work now on the inside of this ear. I'm going to start matching up some of these and then start smoothing it to see how it feels. We're going to keep it as low poly as possible, as long as possible. So I'm going to use a tool called Append to Polygon and start building some of this out. Okay, here we go. Why are you not working? Oh, that's why. Okay, it's got back faces on it. Okay, let's get rid of this stuff then. Oops. Gonna get rid of some of this. That one, that one. Boop-a-doom. Okay, now I can get that whole loop without ruining anything. Okay, that's why it wasn't working. Have to remember how to model, my friends. Okay, let's grab that loop. Delete, delete, delete. There we go. Boom. Okay, now the append to polygon should work the way we want it to. Kind of weird. There's like a, I think I'm just going to do a triangle here. Okay, append polygons. Like you do. Mr. Rogers is the best, Lord Mumble, by far and wide. Hit Y to reset the tool. I could just use like fill hole on some of this, but we're not going to. I'm actually going to connect these two bits. And I've got to get creative with how I connect all these coming up here. I'm going to have some interesting little scenarios. But we're just going to connect them and then fix things later. That's my method. I don't ever do anything perfect ever. I just fix things as I go. Okay, we're just going to leave that a try for the time being. For the time being. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, this one's kind of weird. So this one, I'm going to connect there. Actually, it leaves a quad right here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. A lot of faces here, which may come back to bite me. This is actually a quad there. This quad, what do I want to do? This is not going to be pretty. This is not going to be pretty. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to move this one. We're going to change its shape so that it kind of snaps up to here. And then append it to this one. This is where we do our little stitching and sewing. It's the way we explain it, stitching and sewing. Okay, we're going to have a triangle here. We'll fix it late. We'll fix it later. We'll fix it in post-processing. Okay. Coming along. It's starting to come together. This one looks pretty good. We're going to do the ones that make sense. Keep it as clean as possible. Imperfections will actually work in your favor when doing like organic old man type stuff. That's one of the fun things about doing character, especially old man characters, that any imperfections you can actually move around and play into the folds and the wrinkles, all that good stuff. Okay, do that one. Would this be faster in ZBrush? Maybe, maybe. Okay, what's up with this piece? So I know I want some like some other geometry going through here. I'm actually going to, so this piece is going to kind of tuck down into the ear. Just looking at that ear, tuck down into the ear, and then this fold comes over here. This is interesting. And then there's kind of like another piece here that comes out. So here's how I'm going to do this one. Actually, we're going to make a couple triangles, I think. So one here, one here. That'll give me some room to play with that bit of geometry. And then, actually, another thing I could do at this point. This might not be a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm actually going to grab this entire thing. Double click on the edge to get this full circle, and now I'm going to hit extrude. I'm going to extrude this out. This may not be what I wanted to do, but it's something. Action's always better than inaction. Am I right? Okay, because this piece, now I'm going to look at it, make sure I follow. I never like extruding stuff like that because it creates weird angles. But if before I go into it very much longer, if I actually kind of fix it, it's maybe okay. Because this side, this actually creates the hole right here. So I'm going to play with some of this. I'm going to actually merge this down. This one will come over here. This is going to be the ear hole that comes down into it. Okay, and then I really need to fix some of this stuff now. So I'm going to collapse some of it. There's this extra little bit here. So just trying to decide how I should do that. Okay, so that one will extrude down. Okay, and because I want this little piece here, let's try this. Let's just go Avant. I want to break that edge loop I created before. Okay, so now I can do just append stuff. Okay, get our whole thing put together, and then we can figure out what the heck we want to do from here on out. Okay, here we go. So the full ear is kind of, oh wait, I forgot this top little bit. Oh, Mr. Rogers sings It's You I Like. Does this look like Mr. Rogers? Okay, let's do this. Let's just fill all this in. Keep some triangles. My students always get mad at me when I create triangles, but triangles aren't bad. They're bad when they mess up your model. They can be good when they mess it up in the right ways. And trust me, there are right ways to mess it up. Okay, we'll leave this here. This one I think we can actually fix a little bit. Some more triangles. Because why not? Okay, so now we've got a good start. So now what we can do actually is, if we look at this, if we just push 3, to smooth that, you can see already it's totally janky, but it has all the earmarks of an ear that we can start messing with at this point. And so I think at this point, I may, you know what, I may just start pushing this into position and taking the whole 3D modeling approach. This is actually probably higher poly than it needs to be, but we're just going to roll with it at this point. Before we do that, I'm going to fix some of this stuff that I want to. I'm going to start playing with some of the shapes before we move it out. Like this part will actually fold into the rest of the ear. So I'm actually just going to push these down and merge them down. And we'll see what difference that makes to the model in just a moment. all of these, because these kind of fold into the ear. Okay, this bit actually kind of does the same thing because this is going to fold kind of down into itself. So I'm just going to help it along. And same with this one. Okay, so if I push this now, you'll actually see starts to blend a little bit smoother into those areas, and we'll tighten that up in a little bit, make these creases sharper, and kind of follow those fold lines going down into it. But that's a start. Okay, so we're gonna fix some of this stuff that are easier to figure on a fix on a flat for I can't even talk, so forget it. I'm not gonna talk. A flat surface first. And do that. And once again, we're just going to see how these feel before we commit to it. I still want to be, you know, non-committal on this. This piece, I'm actually going to move down this way now. This could cause a problem here. I'm actually going to create one more edge up there, and we'll fix this later. So if I toggle between 1 and 3, you can see how it's starting to smooth in more naturally, to fit more like the ear should be, if you know what I mean. And if you don't know what I mean, I feel sorry for you. Okay, let's look at where this ear hole insert should actually be, which I'm trying to decide where to put it. But really, where's my side view? Really, this whole section here kind of goes in. And I don't know how much I wanted to go in, but let's just do it this way. Let's extrude this in. This is actually really fun and cathartic for me. I don't know why I don't do this more often with y'all. Instead, I torture myself with Mario Maker. Okay, so let's hit smooth again. Okay, so that's starting to push in, and we'll have to soften up some of these edges here. But what I want to do actually is then push just this one in. This is actually where the actual ear hole per se will be. So I'm going to push that way in because that goes right into the head, believe it or not. Push that in. Bada bing, bada boom. Bing, bong, bing, bing, bong, boom. There we go. If I could just learn how to do this quickly in Blender, I would feel like $1 million, honestly. Okay, hit 3. Kind of weird, but it's starting to do what I need it to do. And see, something like this, this piece actually comes out further that way. So I could either like just extrude a section of this and then fix it, or extrude all of it and then fix it. I'm just going to try this method. This may be a bad idea, but we're going to extrude all of these, right? And then I'm going to combine some of it back in. Maybe it's still too high poly. I don't know. We're just playing here. Okay, extrude that in. Okay, and then I can play with some of this. I can play with some of these sizes of this. Extrude that one in. It's going to create a pinch up here. I'm going to have to fix. But for the moment, let's see what happens. And that may come out too far. I may be taking too many liberties on that. That's actually not the worst thing ever. And I can actually just, let's look at the side view. You can see I pulled it out way too far. But now I'm just going to pull back on some of it. I don't mind it. It's kind of fun. Okay, let's look at the side view again. It's the beauty of having all these side views is it should be still like that. Okay, and then we have to fix some of this stuff. "3D Mentor, what are you doing here? Who asked you to stop by?" I'm modeling a hand, 3D Mentor. If you must know, I'm modeling a hand. You can see here the fingers right here, the thumb. All that good stuff. Yeah, and this, you know, I could be doing a speed model. I don't know. I'm just trying to get back into the groove of things, Mr. Mentor. For those of you who don't know, 3D Mentor, shout out. So my plan, Mr. Mentor, if I can call you that, is oh, I totally misspelled your name. Let's try that again. Let's see if I can do a proper shout out. I think 3D Mentor took off. Okay, so right now I'm just smoothing out some of these angles. Trying to, because if I, you know, if I hit 3 right now, these are pretty tight. They're like these 90-degree angles. I want a smoother transition. You can see these ones, they actually push out like further than the actual ear moves. And so I want to emulate that as we go forward. But I'm trying to wait. I'm trying to hesitate to do that until we actually rotate the entire ear out closer. And my goal is that it'll make my life easier when I actually want to pull these out. So I'm doing my best not to add any new geometry at this point. I want to only go with what I have existing because you can see I have a lot of points to move around and adjust here, and I don't want to make my life harder than it should be. Like, would you? Would you want to make my life harder than it should be? No. No, you would not. I'm actually going to shrink some of these up. Shrink these up and then play with the bottoms. I mean, there could be a faster way to do that. Here's what I like about 3D modeling. It doesn't have to be technical. That's the thing. If you can be very technical minded and it's actually a benefit for you. You can learn like all sorts of tricks to like speed up the process, do things quicker, automate a lot of this stuff. But for me, I really enjoy the artistic side of it. Just moving a vert around, seeing how it looks, adjusting it a little more. If you can take the science out of it and get the art into it, that's when it's a lot more enjoyable. IMHO. That means, in my humble opinion, okay, here we go. Let's see how it looks now. This may be a multi-part series. I might be doing this again tonight. It is, because I'm going to model this whole old man, his whole freaking face. because I love you guys and I want to model this old man's face. Why would I do that because I love you? I don't know. Dude, stop asking me questions. I'm just trying to model. I'm just trying to have fun. Stop busting my chops. Okay. Okay. Let's try and move some of this around. If I leave it on this planar type of object, it actually makes life easier. You know what I'm going to do? Here's how I'm going to do these. Making life too hard. Okay, so we're actually just going to scale in edges to get both sides in at the same time. This side will actually have an edge loop in it soon enough as well because it needs it. Because that's not a quad, I have to move this manually. This one is super wonky. So at some point, I'm going to figure out how to fix that bit because it needs to be fixed. It all needs to be fixed at some point. We've got to figure this out. We can't just not figure it out. Okay. Let's see if that looks any better now. Lovely. It's coming along. It's a little squishy. We're going to continue playing with this. Okay. So we're going to adjust some of this. So there's like this is just all piece by piece now, my friends. So this piece actually comes down a lot faster and quicker. So what we might be able to do in these kind of situations is, yeah, this is going to be drastic, is now start figuring out, I still don't want to cut anything, but you can see where you can combine stuff too. Like on this little bit, I might even do something like this, merge, collapse. Not edges, I want to merge edges, not faces. Okay, we're going to collapse that edge. Start doing a little bit of cleanup here because I think there's opportunities. And like I say, I think eventually we're going to have like a tighter cut into that where it actually comes down faster. But we could also start to move this edge flow down through this so that it feels like it's cutting down inside instead of across and up here. I don't know if I want to do that right now, but we will just for fun. Just to see what happens, I guess. I'm going to try this. That can terminate into something awkward down there. That's okay. And then I'm actually going to move this one up here. So this keeps this edge flow going straight down into the ear. And then I can play a little bit with some of this. Actually move this one up. Move this one back up this way. Okay, let's see what happens. Make that kind of move down into that hole like it's supposed to. You can see it comes down and kind of moves down a little bit. Actually moves off to the side, but we'll call that it's getting there. It's starting to come along. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Lord Mumble says, this has been encouraging and helpful for me to watch. I've been meaning to do more with modeling. I'm not as intimidated. Is it because I'm so bad at it that you're like, oh, dude, if this guy could do it, anybody can? Is that kind of what, is that what I'm getting at? Okay, this, I'm actually going to reduce some geometry here to kind of clean this up. I want to keep it, I don't want to get complex yet, so I'm going to collapse these edges. Oh, not to the center though. I want to I'll just do them one by one then. Collapse. G redoes it. G. You can see that keeps this quad now here. This actually simplifies this geometry, and it feels much better. I like these like uniform like squares. Good enough to make it easy. Well, I freaking appreciate that. You get nervous. You get nervous when you haven't done something in a while. But I want to do a lot more of these. So if you find them helpful, that is awesome. I just like to treat it like, you know, like everything in life. What would Bob Ross do, you know? And he would say, this is a happy year. We're making a happy year. You think of these as kind of veins and this flowing down. We're going to walk you through this old man's face over the next few days. Okay. Okay, let's do this. It's coming along. It's coming along. I think at any point now I could jump the gun and start moving it into position a little bit more. Let's see how it's looking. And you notice anytime you ever have like these angles here where things are kind of wonky, that's an indicator that you're always looking at the circles. With organic objects, you like 90-degree angles, like sharp angles are your enemies. Unless, you know, because that indicates that it's kind of boxy. So whenever you can like create a nice transition or an edge going in here, so you can see like this one here, we can soften this up quite a bit so that this actually flows back down into the head, etc., etc. Okay, now we'll see how that looks. But every little tweak makes a difference, right? It makes it look more like an ear should look. I think we're gonna move it. I think we're gonna start actually forming it onto the shape now. I'm just kind of eager. What I'm going to do, actually, what I could do is, so right now my pivot point's over here. If I hold down D and V, I can actually snap it more over here. And if I freeze my transformations, really before I freeze transformations, what I should do is hit save and save a version of it. Because you never know what'll happen. This is always what happens, is always get a crash or something like that. So we'll save this as version 2. Done and done. And now we're going to move it into position. So we'll just rotate this like so. Did I not freeze the transforms? I want those transforms frozen, man. Modify, freeze transforms. There we go. Thank you. Was that so hard? Okay, so we're going to move this over like this and in. This is going to change things on that side view quite a bit. So we're going to actually then have to move some of this stuff over. But this is about the position on the head we want. And we're going to make sure that this is in X-ray mode so I can kind of see what I want. So we're going to get it kind of as close as I can. We'll actually move it quite a bit. And then we can move these sections in further as we go. So let's look at it from this view. Let's look at it from the side view again. And you can see I actually didn't mess it up that much. So what I can do is actually, to make this easy on myself, is dang if I'm not gonna freeze transformations again. No, let's try it without it. Let's just stretch it out just a pinch. Whoa, we'll just stretch it out sideways. And we can get it to match up pretty dang close to where it was. We may have to grab this ear hole and push it in further that way, which shouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's just grab all these faces and we'll just kind of move them down like that. Rotate this. We may be making it a little bit wonky, but that's okay. That's more of like that slope we wanted. Okay, so this is going more into position now. And that's his ear. That's his ear! Boom! You know, if we wanted to just do a terrible, like really sloppy, quick 3D model, this might actually be good enough, right? It's kind of in his pay. It kind of gives you the idea. It's kind of the shape, this shape from this side. It's actually not too bad. But we can do better. We can do better. We must do better. We've got about 10 minutes of this stream because I'm doing variety streaming today, which means I'm going to do a whole bunch of crap. I'm not going to just do one thing because I have like attention deficit disorder. Oops, lost something here. Lost a bit of my 3D stuff. Okay, here we go. Okay. I was hoping to get this done in 1 hour, but I have just been, taking my sweet, sweet time. Okay, so you can see this part is actually pushed out, clear out. So I've got a lot of work to do actually here. Once I stretch that out in that Y direction, it may have been too much. So we're going to move it down a little bit. You see there's a happy medium that we kind of need to meet, I think, between the two. So I think this is it. I think that may be the happy medium because now I'm going to have to start moving these little bits. And the question is, do I want to move this entire thing? And I probably do, at least to some extent. So let's move those and move that one back up just a little bit. Yeah, we'll just move these wholesale and then we'll adjust them later. Later, alligator. And then we'll fix them in the other view. Okay, here we go. These guys are going to come up here. Okay, so this may make things look weird. We'll see what happens. But this is the fun stuff. This is the fun stuff. Okay, it does. It makes it look weird. It's okay. Have those saggy ears. Let's look at this smoothed. Okay, so it's starting to get some definition to it. Starting to get a little definition to this ear. Coming along, coming along. So this part actually kind of flushes up to it. So that's what I'm noticing. So this part actually needs to, this peaks up and it's kind of at that peak right now. So this is going to come down a lot lower on this. So these ears take a while, my friends. Let's see how that looks. Let's see how that looks. And just looking at his ear again. I think this is kind of the same way. I don't think this part is as pronounced. There we go. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we're working with, smooth operator. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, it's looking better. Looking better, looking more earful. Yeah, some of this weird stuff. We'll fix this so it actually has that sharp loop on it in just a little bit. Okay, this puffs out. This part I don't think is looking quite right. I actually think these lobes pop out a little bit more. Just a pinch, just a hint in this direction. Every little adjustment's going to make a difference at this point. Change these lobes. All right, here we go. Let's hit 3 again. Okay. Okay, this part actually needs to come down a lot more. And this part too. This has a much smoother transition down into here, and there's some stuff going on here that I haven't quite reconciled yet, I think. But I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna start playing with the lumpiness of it. Like maybe I should have, I don't know, maybe I should have played around a little bit more. I'm gonna average some of this. Average some of these vertices. That kind of just like smooths out that transition, makes it more rounded right there. Okay, yeah, it's starting to look kind of lumpy and start to go down kind of the way I wanted it to. It's looking good. So I noticed like this part, actually it's a tighter edge here, but then it kind of smooths out a little bit more on this part. So these are kind of uniformly spaced, but actually this edge, see, every time I move something, I realize what I need to do next. It's not a straightforward, like complete A to B process. So that needs to be kind of lopsided and not have this flat planar edge like it had. So I'm gonna move all these out just a little bit. Tweak them in there. Starting to look better. Starting to look better. So I still need some like saggy folds on these earlobes, but I think they're starting to get the picture. So you can see this part, this interior part of the lobe. Oh, you can see that definition right there. So it actually, what happens is, see this bit here is more like this. And it kind of looks like part of the lobe here kind of tucks up a little bit, like right here. Yeah, so it gets that little bit more of a shape here, which I still need to work on a little bit. So it may be that some of this folds in a little bit more, or that one folds out. I'm gonna have to tweak it, continue to tweak and adjust. Yeah, okay, it's a little bit better. And this, of course, needs to be, I need a harder edge here going through that we're going to do in just a little bit. It's getting there. It's getting there. So one of the things we can do to make that harder edge up the top actually is, let's do this. I'm going to grab, this could be, I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to try this really quick. I'm going to grab the whole interior of this. No, is that how I want to do it? I kind of just want to create an edge loop here. So I think here's what we'll do. See how this works. So this might end up being a quad right here. And then I'm going to add an edge loop inside here. An edge loop through here, and then one inside, and create this is kind of the harder edge where the cartilage kind of folds over. It's kind of like my plan, but it could be a bad plan, might be a good plan. So I'll add that edge loop in. And so already that's tightening that all up again for me, which is great. But I need to move all these up. Okay, so we're starting to get that hard edge in there, I guess, and I want this to have another loop on it. This one we can terminate into this one. We'll make a quad right there. Just delete that. Now this flows down with that as well. Yeah, so now we're going to play with this one. Just going to try and move it up a little bit like this, and then we'll fix the bits that don't work right, which really is that and that. So it gets that tighter little edge around the top of that right there. It could be tighter. Like, I think I need to actually fix that up a little bit. Like, which really would be like this. Shrinking those down. We'll create a tighter edge on those bits. And where it's not as close together, it'll be softer. Okay, we are past our time. We're past our time. Okay. So that's starting to come along, though. I think maybe later tonight or this weekend or next week, we'll come back to this. So this is part one of modeling an ear. We'll keep the project, come back for part two to continue on with that. Gary, if you're editing this, this is part one of the ear. Okay, we're going to save this file. This is, we're continuing on. We're continuing on today with our. I'm going to close down Maya. All right, next on the agenda, we're going to play a little game. Play a game. I'm going to grab that game. I'm going to grab said game. I'm going to grab said game, I said. Let's hide that for a second. Lord Mumble says that was good stuff. Oh, thanks, Lord Mumble. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Should I do more of that garbage? More of that hot garbage? We're going to play one of the student games now. I promised some of our students that I'd play their games. If I can, I'm going to try and play 2 games right now. I'm going to grab them real quick off the interwebs. And change my... excuse me, I'm burping. 3D modeling. We're now playing indie games. So I'm going to adjust my edit. Tethered. Call it U of U. U of U indie game playing. All right, Lord Mumble, I will do more, my friend. My fine feathered friend. Games and demos. We're going to switch up everything. Update information. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm going to try to do something weird during this gameplay, too. I'm going to try and do something weird. Okay, so it should be updated. Now we're playing tethered. That is so weird. Why won't you copy and paste? Oh. Because you are not working. Weird. Okay, let's do this. Okay, there we go. Just getting these games ready. Da, 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 da. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, come on. Okay, just getting things set up. Hopefully this works. Okay, there's that one. Tethered, okay. All right, and away we go. Here we go. Make sure my headphones are on. Let's fix this. Yes, update information. Here's my scene. Okay. All right, so we're going to play a little game. I'm trying to play more indie games, play more of the games we made at the University of Utah, play all games in general. If you're an indie game developer and you'd like me to review your game, check it out, give you some open feedback, send it my way. So the way I do these is I like to consistently play the games that the teams are working on at the U. And I use the think aloud method, which means I just verbally vomit everything I'm thinking generally. And the way to use that information too is if also pay attention to things you don't see. Anyway, long story short, this is a game called Tethered being worked on at the U of U. I'm really excited for the updates. It's going to be published here pretty quick. So let's just hop in and play it. Let's stop the chit chat. So this is a game called Tethered. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna allow this stuff. Okay, so Tethered. This is a nice opening screen. The game is called Tethered. We're just gonna check it out. Check it out. Let's give some feedback here. All right. So Control Alt E deploy ropes. Control deploy rope. Alt pull character to hinge if rope is deployed. E topple or lasso. I don't hear any audio though. I would love to hear some sound. So I've got a cute little jump. So I'm going to hit F. Remember to attach to the winches I've set up. You don't want to get stranded without a way to get back. Hit F to exit. Okay. First of all, I saw this. This was reviewed in class yesterday. So you have these little platforms. They read really well. I love the overall design of this. How simple it is to understand. It's obviously a puzzle platformer game with a twist. And the twist is that you can attach to these control points. And you can see I'm tethered, hence the name, to these control points. I'm just going to try and break it here by going a direction I can't go. Obviously, there's a blocker here. Art is still coming in fast and furious. Let's cross that little bridge. Bada bing, bada boom. I can't get through there either. So I'm going to follow the path. This is the only way to go. F. Oh, so I picked up the artifact. Some things fell from the ceiling and broke. What is over here? A little box to pick up. You picked up a key. So I wonder if those little boxes should have like a little question mark or something like hovering to kind of tell you, like give you an indicator to pick it up for info. So it's more obvious. I'm not sure what the team has planned for that, but I know a lot of this is still placeholder, but I'm just running my mouth trying to figure out what that could be. I almost passed it by because it was just a cube, but since there was something blocking it there before, it kind of gave me the indication that I should go over there and check it out. You picked up a key, but what happened to the planks or these walls? Remember, you can always reel yourself by pressing Alt. I was wondering about the audio because I thought maybe my headphones were having an issue, but I don't think that's the case. So we're gonna hit F to exit. We're gonna exit through here. So now it's time to get across this area. So I'm gonna hit Alt. I love that. I know this had sound before. I'm actually gonna exit out of it to try and figure out what's happening. Oh, so that sound is playing. I'm just not hearing it. So I think there's a chance that the everybody's hearing the sound except me. Interesting, fascinating. Okay, let me turn up my... There it is. There it is. So there is sound. Okay, so sound does work. I just had to check. Gary, you can edit that out. Okay, so I'm going to go over here, Control to attach to another one. That little cube is there to tell me I need to read something. I tried making it off the gap, but I couldn't. Heels, am I right? Maybe I need to pull some planks to make my own bridge. That makes sense. So I can go through here. No, I can't. Good, I'm walled off there. I'm assuming this is where I want to go, but I can't. I just can't make that jump. I'm not really wearing heels either. It looks like I have some pretty sturdy hiking boots on. So I'm going to go down through here. This is interesting. Like any kind of little cookie crumb to help me get down here would be helpful. Completely obscures my player. But this is nice. Okay, so I pick that up and I walk really slow. So I'm going to try and... There we go. There's the sound I was after. So we could hear those, the rewind. I want some ambient music in here. I want some music to kind of tell me little things. When I pick up those pieces of paper that kind of read the text dialogue, I want the audio to change there to have kind of this ambient, somber, like contemplative reading the stuff. And then when I move out of that, I want it to change the sound. I want some sound design in this level. That's all I'm saying. Because it's such a good looking level, and the lack of sound is kind of hurting it. I like that you have the invisible collision on the paths. I can't fall off. That's great. I think that's actually fantastic. I'm gonna pick up this gem, and I want an audio cue when I pick that up too. I just do. And then I want her to go da 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 da. I'll hold it overhead. I don't really want that. I'm just joking because I play a lot of Zelda. Okay, let's do this. We're tethering to the next spot. This has 3 lights on it. Does that mean it's done? You need 3 keys to open. Where are the keys at? I thought I got some keys already. Okay, is that the 3rd key? So I want some indicator that I need to find the other keys. Okay, we're going to hold that. Try to avoid getting impaled. Try to using a rope to pull weaker objects over to you. Okay, so to do that, I'm going to E. I haven't used the E button yet, but I did. So now I'm wondering... Is the character going to have a little animation that throws a rope? What is the difference between the rope and the tether? Obviously, texturally they look different, and so is that. And I wonder, should she have that little rope hanging on her side? That would be kind of cool. That would kind of indicate that she had it. But I'm just curious what the difference between the rope and that are. Can you fall off of that? Oh, good, you can't. I don't think you should be able to. Because this isn't like a technical game. This is a puzzle game, and I like that you're not able to do that. Like if you jump off of that, you should be able to get impaled. But I like how you have no issues walking over that. I'm excited to see the art. The developers of the game have told me about the art that's going to come in. This has been a huge process so far. Once again, I know there's not enough time, but I would love some kind of transition, kind of like with Lara Croft Go, into each of these levels, where the character kind of does a slide down that little hill into the next area. So if you put like that door up at the top of this ramp up here that I'm hovering my mouse over, and the player like hovers down into it, I think that would be pretty cool. All right, so I think I accidentally moved my mouse off the wrong... There we go. Okay, so here's another readable. TFW, no GF. Okay. I'm actually not sure what the teen speak that means. So I can't get around. Oh, I can get around that. So I can E that one. Tether, you have to be anchored first before you can use your rope. Okay, good to know. So I use that, and it seems like there's multiple ways to go here. I'm gonna tether to this one. This one says, this looks like it used to be across the water. How does it go back and forth? Good question, my friends. How does it go back and forth? I want to know. It looks like I need to solve something maybe over here where I brought that rope down. Oh, and I can't go any further. I do like the indicator now that I can't go any further with the tether. Okay, so I'm going to go through here, maybe. Okay, so we can get that. Oh, look at that. We hit a switch. Am I supposed to pick that up, though? It looks like I can pick that object up there, and now I can't pick up that one yet. All right, so this is a multi-task puzzle. Let's walk this way. Okay, and let's attach to a new tether here. I kind of wish there were more opportunities to like use my tether ability. Like maybe if something broke and I had to zip back to the one I was on before. Because right now they're kind of working as like checkpoints, I guess. So what do I push? Alt, snaps me back. I've only had to do that one time so far. So we'll hit that switch. Whoa! Hey, wait, did I just get hit by all that stuff? Oh, and now all these paths, they look kind of broken. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure everything that happened when all that stuff fell. All I know is one fell right on the player, which I'm not sure if that was intentional, but that was kind of a bummer. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything wrong, and I got hit. Okay, so I think what I need to do is head over to this one and bring that pink block over here. So that is exactly what I plan on doing. Yes, that feels really cool. More opportunities like that would be awesome. Okay, snap to that one. Do I have to snap to that one? I don't. So I'm just going to snap to this one, I guess. Is that it? Did I solve that one? You need 2 keys. Where are the keys? Where are the keys? I thought I collected all the keys. I could have sworn I did. Was this a key? Wait. Now I can't get back over to that thing that I thought I needed to pick up. What happened? Do I have to restart the level now? Was that a key on top of that? And I hit F, but I didn't pick it up. I haven't picked up any of the keys. I feel like I've been everywhere in this level. I'm so sad. So here's a key, right? F. Hey! No! That's not fair. I hit F multiple times over on that other platform, the switch stuff, and I even said, hey, this feels like I should pick that up, but it didn't. Oh, I accidentally hit R. All right, we're going to redo it then. I'm not excited about it, though. I feel a little bit ripped off, but we're going to redo it because it is such a cool game. I like that little indicator up there. We can speed run this now, but the thing is, if you accidentally don't pick this up, so what do I walk away from it and then? No, why can't I? Isn't that a key? Is that not a key? Somebody come tell me. F. I got it. Okay, so there's a bug there. There's a little bit of a bug. A little bit of a bug. Lord Mumble said I could only hear. Yeah, they need it. It needs some sounds. Lord Mumble, what do you think so far? Is it like any feedback for the developers of this game? Really cool mechanic. I wish it was used. Oh no! Oh, look at that. Wait. So I can. Oh, what's going on? Whoa! Oh no! Oh, I just tethered to the other one. Can I? Look at that. Oh, somehow I survived. That was wonky. In a good way. I wish there was a way, like some reason to actually connect to this tether other than I can only go so far. I think there's an opportunities. So that, okay, they didn't hit me that time. But what was the whole point of those falling down? I don't get it. I know that removed something up top. So maybe that was just to tell me that something happened. There was a little bit of blocker. I couldn't get on the platform up further. I'm not sure why that is. Okay, so let's do this now. Now I have to come back to this pink object and grab this big boulder, use my tether power to zip it back in place. I want more opportunities, like honestly, like that, but I want to be able to pull that thing over like a big chasm where it actually feels more dangerous than it is. To me, that would be like maybe on the next levels would be a pretty cool point. I want to be able to use that tether more than I am right now. I don't feel like I'm using it to its fullest potential. I don't think I've actually even seen this level, so I'm kind of excited. Oh, I like how she's coming down off of this though. Like she could go slide down to here, and all right, it's time to go. Okay, let's check this out. Okay, that's a heavy looking door. I bet we could pry through it. I bet we could too. We're gonna do our best. Okay, I feel like I need my tether. Okay, let's tether to this. Grab that key. Wait. Now I'm actually holding a key. I lost my key. I'm gonna restart it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so we need to go through a door up here. Oh, look at this. Wait a minute. Can I get close enough to... No. So I can't connect to that one. I thought maybe I could cheat. What? Oh, no. Oh, no! You had all these, like, You had all these invisi walls on the other ones. I think this one's not fleshed out as much. Okay, so what is the story here? Let's read this one. I feel like I'm missing something. If we pull ourselves back to this anchor, maybe we can open the other pathway. Okay, fair enough. So let's grab this. Okay, so I'm holding that. Now these are moving. And that's not. So how... Confused. Pull ourselves to the other pathway, you say. That's what you say, but I'm not sure you mean it. Oh, so I dropped my key. No, I pushed restart. Ugh. I'm gonna try and break it. Oh, I can't get back up. Okay, so I shouldn't be able to do that. I tried to cheat. Okay, so if I tether to this one, pull myself up to the other pathway? I'm confused. If we pull ourselves back to this anchor, maybe we can open up the pathway. Okay, how? How and when? How would I do that? Okay. From where? From where? Okay, so each of those pieces starts that movement. I can't get through here, though. I'm so confused. You need to pull that door back? Oh, wait. Hold on. Like, grab the door? Okay, so that didn't read very well. Did I grab the door? Okay. 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 Didn't read. Now I've dropped this item, though, and I can't get it back. And I feel terrible about it. Do I need all of those keys? Do I have to... So that one I just grab. So confused. Why do some of them just turn into, like, inventory keys, and some of them you can carry around? Like that one, okay? So I carry this one around now. And that drops them. Okay, and this is a situation. Okay, this was back here. We made it through there. Okay, so I can't grab that. I can't grab that, even if I want to. Maybe I grabbed the wrong one of these. Oh, now I can't connect back to you. I am Night Furry. You are fine. This is probably good that you didn't jump in till late, because it's actually helpful for me to try and figure out some of this stuff. So grab the door. So it needs a better indicator of how, like, that you should grab the door, because I haven't had to grab anything yellow yet. So I don't know what to think about that. And I'm wondering, like in other instances, I like used my rope to grab onto it, but this one you want me to grab onto the door. Oops, and that didn't work. Do I need to grab the keys to grab onto the door? And then the door just kind of disappears. I'm sure you wanted to just plop down or something. Okay, so we're going to connect to that one. I'm not even sure if I should grab those keys or not, because it seems like nothing good has happened. Like I grab some of them and then some of them just become inventory. Like that one I grab. Oh, it moved a platform over on the other side and now it kind of disappeared. So the question is, so I dropped that one, grab this one. Okay, and stuff breaks. So why do some keys you pick up and some of them it makes things break? Space to, okay. Okay, so we can, do I hold down space? Kind of, okay, there we go. So hold down space. That still needs to be tuned a little bit. Okay, so this is tethered on here. Okay, let's do this. Come on, little buddy. Okay. So I grab, what? Okay, come on, let go. There we go. Grab that one. So I'm worried about my key situation here. So these need some love because I don't know if you can pull the collision back, but it's not. Oh, snap. I think I accidentally hit R. Having R reset so close to the E button is a little bit crazy. Okay, let's grab this one. Wait, I just tethered. There we go. I grab this again. Did I grab? I didn't actually grab it. I don't know if I should actually grab those keys or not. I kind of feel like I shouldn't because then I have to carry them and they just make the spikes move and I don't want the spikes to move. This one, let's see, this one is one where it turns into inventory. What did this say? I don't know if I read this. Phew, moving those spikes are pretty tough to get through. Those moving spikes. I didn't have to because I didn't pick up the keys. It seemed like a bad idea to pick up the keys, so I didn't. They all look the same, but some of them you pick up, like this one, right? That one didn't do anything. Oh, wait, no, it did pick it up. That's my question. Why did it pick that one up but not the other? So let's drop that one. Let's pick up this one. And this causes stuff to happen. Wait, there's a rope one over here. Okay. Okay, I think that one's in the wrong spot. I did that one before. It's coming along. I know this level is a lot. Okay. That's why they call me the bug finder. Okay, we're hitting R again. We're hitting R again. We're going to give this one more shot. Hopefully the team has a lot of feedback. This is a newer level, by the way, everybody. So I don't know, and I'm not going to ask this. I don't think I need those keys. I know I've repeated that ad nauseum, but I'm just trying to sink it home. Because it's bad. If I collect those keys, then those spike doors move, and I just don't need it. Okay, so I grab that one. That's an internalized key. That one gets sucked up into my bag of tricks. Some of them do not. This one right here does not. This one is one that I have to hold. This is one that makes something happen in the level. There we go. Things break. I lost those stairs up there, but I also gained the ability to walk through here. Switch to a new tether. When I grabbed that pole, when I lassoed to it, it broke the game. So I didn't want to do that again. Okay, jumping up. I'm holding down spacebar. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. if I hold up, if I hold down space, there she goes. It's, oh crap. Okay, at least I survived. So what I don't like is that you hit your head on these, and so you actually have to stand here. So I mean, the easy way, put some invisible collision in front of that, so you can't actually walk underneath the ledge hangs, and that will help. I think that'll help. It's worth a try anyway. So let's see. How do I jump down? I push down. I'm holding down, and she's stuck. Okay, hold down space. Okay, look at that. Boom. Okay, we were still able to collect the key. And that one, I guess? Okay, that moves a spike. I don't like that. Are those just like tricks? No, dude! Dude! I fell through the ground again. That was not my fault. Not my fault. 3D Mentor says GG. All right. All right, my friends, this is a brand new level by Tethered. I am Night Fury. I believe you're one of the developers. I apologize. My students hop into all of my streams, and they all have special Twitch names that I don't know who they are. And don't tell me, because we don't want to say all your names. LOL, we'll revisit the keybinds. But the game is looking awesome. I'm having a blast. I love this kind of games. So I am Night Fury. You hopped in kind of late. I gave a lot of feedback on the sound implementation, a lot of that. I would love to play your game. Actually, we're going to play your game again in class on Tuesday. So hopefully some of this feedback actually helps before Tuesday when I play it again. Love the game. You guys are coming along. Seriously, this game is so fun. It is going to be posted soon. It's going to be published soon. It's going to be published at the end of the month. Where 3D Mentor will be playing on his Twitch channel again. I am Night Fury. You are so welcome for the feedback. I'm always happy to play your games. We have another student game that requested a playthrough. We're going to play called Archon Project. The Archon Project. Previously, they were called Evolve. It's a game about evolution. Let's check it out. Check it out. Okay. 3D Mentor is especially excited about this one. And so am I. The ledge vertical movement bug. 3D to the Mentor. Yep. Okay, let's do this. Actually, let me test something out. I wanted to test something out. Let's see. Will OBS allow me to change format during the stream? Let's see. Settings. Video. Nope, I can't. I cannot change my aspect ratio during this stream. I was kind of hoping that I could. Okay, here we go, my fine feathered friends. You happy I have LUT on your desktop? What's LUT? Oh, a loot image? You're welcome. Do you use those? 3D Mentor, I'm just happy enough you care enough to snoop my desktop. Makes me feel loved. This has been a fun day. 3D Mentor, we've been doing a variety of things today. We spent an hour modeling an ear. We're now playing some indie projects. Next, I might take a little break and I might do a Mario Maker run next, and then we're going to be working on my indie game. I'm going full variety from here on out. I'm going variety. I'm just going to stream, make a general plan and stream whatever the heck I want. My goal is to have a consistent 2 viewers. And I think that by going variety in that way will help me maintain 1 or 2 viewers at a time. All right, we're gonna play a little game called Evolution Revolution. That's not the game. Is that really it? Is it still Evolution Revolution? Is anybody from the Archon project here? 24-hour stream today. No way, Jose. Yeah, Puz, should we play your level? Should we do the Puz level today? Check out the games being created at the University of Utah. They are legit. This one's called the Archon Project. I don't know if any of the devs are here, but hopefully you young, awesome devs will watch the feedback video and get some feedback. We could, Puz. We could, okay. I think this is it. I think it's Evolution Revolution. I'm going to check out. Let me check the properties and see. April 9th. Nope, this is it. This is it. So the new name of the game is called the Archon Project, but the Windows editor, the folder still says Evolution Revolution. Okay, let's check this out. Let's check it out. I've been watching a lot of Yo Gabba Gabba lately, so he says, let's go, or something. Oh, look at it. We have some music on the screen. This opening screen is sick. I freaking love it. I could jam to it, you know? So we have some options here. I am not sure if anyone's here from the game. I can't remember if I have controller support. I want to say I don't, because all this music is awesome. The Archon Project is the name. Nomen Mune, how are you doing? Where did you get this audio? I think this is different than I saw last week. Didn't some famous Twitch streamer recently interview one of the speedy runners at 3D Mentor? I think so. I think they beat it below 455. Audio is from a team member. It's really good. Okay, so we'll just use controllers. Let's continue, new game options. I like the audio feedback when I hover over these. It's fantastic. Hopefully it's all coming through. Very good. So let's look at our options. Let's check it out. Nothing's coming up. I'm going to do something really quick before we start playing. I think there may be a bug in my hardware. I've got this mouse without borders. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to turn it off really quick. Boom, boom, apply. That way, okay. That way I will not be hindered. Okay, perfect. So I won't be typing or anything. Let's start again. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, so here are the options. The controls. Wait, what happened? Did I just start? I thought I clicked options. Okay, left mouse is bite, right mouse is swipe. I think I've mentioned this in class, but that swipe is so weak sauce. It's so weak sauce. I almost wanted like a swiping swoosh in front of it to show how dangerous it is. You could even have it this slow. And actually, I think there is a swoosh. There is a swoosh effect in front of it. Yeah, that needs to be way bigger. Like an actual little swoosh outside of it to kind of show the range of the hitbox when you swoosh. Because that's just like right in front of his nose. New game is currently the only choice implemented. So I can jump, I can run, I can bite. Same kind of thing. I want a little effect when I bite. Okay, what is going on? Oh, so this is different. There's no intro. I'm just gonna run right out. Is this a continuation? I feel like you had an intro level before. What am I missing here? I really want to run out into this world, but I think I need to... I think I need to start over. I think I do. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start over because I feel like I continued. I want to see if it happens again. Once in, title screen is legit. We're gonna hit new game instead of continue. Oh, it's exactly the same. Okay. So you just start us right into it. Okay. Which is great. Which is great. But this is, I mean, maybe some pickups or something. Okay, so I dashed. Left shift charge. Oh, shift. What? Look how fast I am. Okay, so let's go attack some dudes. Hopping around. Gotcha, dude. I'm gonna go for these little guys and collect my power chips. There's a little collectible here. I like it. I'm having some frame rate issues. Gotcha, bro. Yeah, the frame rate is having issues. You just mentioned that in the chat. You're working on that. Yeah, we had it wasn't this laggy when I played it last time. So it's interesting playing and not going through your little tutorial on how to upgrade and do all that stuff. So I'm not sure why am I attacking these poor little things? I feel like I'm the predator here. Look, they're just trying to get away. Oh, sad, man. Okay, let's run fast. What's the objective here? What is this? An Orby. There's an orb here. Okay, let's look around. Okay, so I can see that pillar over there in the corner. It wasn't super obvious. Here's something here though. What is up? Hey! Mean. Okay, I feel like these guys deserve anything they get. What is stronger, a bite or a swipe? Okay, it seems like the bite did pretty good. Oh, I feel like they're gonna take me out. Do I get health from these guys? Does my health regenerate? I don't know. We're gonna take you out though. Little critters. You don't stand a chance, bro. Gotcha. Okay. Another pickup there. I like the feedback on it. I think we mentioned this in class. I want some change in music. I know I'm big on the audio kick. I think especially as we get towards the end when we're in the polished state, I want to feel music. Like I want the sound to tell me a lot. Oh, the Furious Pop-Tart says the tutorial logic broke so that the most recent build didn't have that. I understand. It's a good explanation. What is that? Okay. I have 400 DNA points and I can't buy anything. Missing a name. I'm missing a name. Head part type. Standard pipe. Hollow shooter. Can I adjust that? Wait, look. Something happened. Once again, no audio feedback. But I'm assuming that was my option, my only option over here. It's because I use that. Passive, environmental. Okay. Okay, so I have an upgrade. I don't know what it does, but we're going to check it out. Back into this chill music. Okay, what happens now? So I still can only swipe and bite. Oh, look at that! Control puts up a force field. I love it. Okay, I want that. What is that? I don't know what those are. Any kind of little pop-up with an indicator of what that was would be awesome. Okay. Here's another one of these. Was that the same one I was just in? My force field is bigger than yours, dude. That's right. I am larger than you. So he also jumps past him. I would love it if he could like run and kind of jump into his swipes, but that's just me. There's a tank over there. So here's this thing. So I just run into it. No, it doesn't work. Okay. So here's this tank dude. I kind of want to defeat him. Oh, he's mean. Oh, he was mean. He got smashed, dude. Okay. I can't go into that one either. How do I enter those? Okay. I cannot. It has to be green to go in the teleporter. I don't understand. So maybe the teleporter should have could just be something on the ground and then like something that pops up when they're active as more of a silhouette indicator would be more obvious to me. Okay, I'm gonna try and get up this mountain. These are different colored rocks. Can I break those? No. Okay, hey buddy. Hey buddy. This wind, this environment is really cool. So they have to be green in order to enter them. I'm just so confused. Wait, are these amphibious? Oh, there's frogs in there? That is awesome. Except I can just walk on the water, which is cool. They're aquatic. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna die, so I'm leaving. It's you! How dare you? Gotcha. How dare you? Okay, do I auto-generate health? I can't remember. Yes, I do. Okay. So if I just stay away from people for a little bit. Okay, King of the Hill. King of the Hill! No extra bonus for coming up here. The ice biome looks awesome. The city biome looks awesome. That building that's fallen over looks like a little ramp. So I kind of want to run up that. So shift. There we go. What? Okay, jump off that like a boss. What is this? Wait, is that bad? Did that just kill me? What is that? What is that orb? It's an orb. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, where was that? There was an icon hovering somewhere. That seemed like somewhere I should go. That was weird. I thought that was going to do something. Okay, here's some more baddies. Okay, more goodies. That's the question. How do I open up things? Oh, I like the fog effect in here. I want to feel like something else happens in these areas, but I'm not feeling it. Okay, I just got some more money. Where? So chill is 1? What does that mean? Chill is 1. Does that affect the gameplay at all? So I can come up to all these spots, but there's no like real payoff. This biome feels awesome, by the way. I'm just not sure what to do in them all. The environments are looking cool. So these rocks over here, I thought for a second they were like a fallen giant robot sitting over there. That would be kind of cool. So I feel like what this is kind of missing is I'm running around. Okay. Let me put into thoughts. Every gameplay is going to be different, but here's my thoughts right now. Is we've got all these biomes with just these random enemies scattered around and fighting them, which is cool. But I'm not feeling the motivation right now is what's drawing me to each of those. And it's almost like if you could like curate a little bit of a scenario with them where maybe you have like a group of them to defeat or some kind of faction or some kind of challenge. Like a mission almost. Like here's what you're actually trying to do. This is why a lot of games, like especially open world games, have mission systems. And it's pretty severely overused, but it's got its value, right? It's either you're going from point A to point B to achieve a goal, or you have a goal that kicks off in a certain area. Like maybe I go into one of the biomes, enter that sphere at the beginning, and now it's like survive this horde of enemies for 10 minutes. Like anything like that could provide these kind of like mission-esque type of things that would help me feel like I'm leveling up or progressing or telling some kind of a story. It would help like phenomenally right here, because you have like the backbone for everything is here, and for the sake of this game, I know that the idea is that you have all these like these biomes, these hexagons that generate all this gameplay within them, and that is awesome for a massive game that is being built by a massive company. You're a small student team project. So it's okay to have that feel and that idea and actually pitch that this game is massive, right? But then just don't give the player everything that they could get. And instead of having everything procedural, make sure that those first 20 minutes are actually very scripted out. That you're actually guiding the player to where they need to go. So they're always feeling like they're progressing in the game. Because right now, I'm not sure what the end goal is. I'm not sure what my motivation is. I thought the tutorial was really nice the other week because it gives the player like the ability to upgrade and do all that stuff. I think you could actually stagger that out slower. The fact that I only have my my force field ability, I actually think is kind of cool. I feel pretty tough that I've beaten those bigger monsters in a weaker form. Actually makes me feel pretty awesome. I'm like the underdog. I'm like the leader of this area. This is my domain. But you really need to drive the player into scenarios a little bit more, for lack of a better term, handhold the player a little bit more through each of those sections and have legit like missions. And maybe that's not what the team was going for with the design of the game, that the whole thing was like, no, we're not going to have missions. This is going to be entirely self-driven. If that's the case, figure out how you can do that same kind of feeling that I am actually accomplishing something with that self-driven. Because like these are fun. What if like these right here, what if there was a mission here in this biome that you had, like, this is me being all mini-gamey, but you only have 10 minutes to collect one of these little creatures? Or what if, as you're hopping along, one of those speedy little animals pops out of the ground, and now you're trying to catch it really fast, and they're really hard to catch. But if you can catch one, there's a huge payoff, and you get like some special, like 1 of 3 of these caught. Already I'm like, okay, I need to catch 3 of these in this biome. Now I have a purpose, right? And maybe on that 3rd one you catch and destroy, it gives you a big DNA card or some extra little bonus thing that helps open up that green chamber or gives you some extra bonus thing. I think there are a number of ways to do that, but how can you motivate the player a little bit more? Those little tank bosses are really cool. How can you pay all that off? Usually it's more difficult to fight something new the first time, but then it becomes more commonplace later on. Lots of fun stuff. All right. So this game, once again, is called the Archon Project. It's beautiful. You all should be super proud. It's going to be released on Steam, I believe, very soon here at the end of the month, if not sooner. It is still super early in gameplay. Just a blast to run around. If you are working on game control support, I would love that controller support. But running around with the keyboard and mouse is just fun too. So there's 2 little things, and I'm playing around, I'm just running around thinking about this more. I don't know how I feel about these enemies that shoot you, they're fine. But it would actually be cool, because I was mentioning chasing those smaller animals, and you get some little power up for it. If there was a section here, and maybe I clicked some mission start or something, or did something that triggered an event, where like a nearly invincible AI enemy was chasing me, and really it was like, crap, now I am the little guy being chased, and this sucks. How can I, oh, this is cool, here's a pickup. How can I run through this building area and escape him? Or maybe I have to make it into another biome where he can't stand the cold and I can escape him. But those kind of like be the hunter or be hunted is a kind of cool feeling that I think is kind of maybe the adjectives of this game. Exploration, hunting, and evading, right? Grow, evolve, awesome. Oh, there's some more enemies. See, it is fun just to run around and fight the enemies, and that is kind of the bare bones that people will have a ton of fun playing this. I've given feedback in class as well about the more you can juice and polish the combat and the animations to make them feel more smooth and fun. That is generally, the more you can pump juice into that combat, people will be more than happy to just run around, fight new animals, and try and score points like that. Like, if you even had a counter of how many of each enemies you've defeated, that could be a fun little meta game. But yeah, the more you can juice up the animation of this little character, learn how to evolve it more, all that stuff. Okay, I'm gonna stop playing, quit giving you feedback. I think it's been feedback overload. Really good work. We're gonna play these again on Tuesday, like I said, but super fun to run around. If you're interested in this game, I'm gonna share. Here is the current blog page that I have that kind of shows all the games that are being worked on at EAE. This will also be published on my YouTube channel with links to the team's games and everything that's going on. The fun part is this is still early production, which means the teams are still making changes, especially at the end of production, to work out all the readability and all that stuff. This is an early insight into game development. Really strong work. Really proud of them. All right, my friends. I'm just gonna chill to the music for a bit. Okay, so here's the plan. This is my what do we call this? This is called Variety Stream Saturday. Next on my list. I think I'm going to play in Unreal Engine for a little bit. For those watching, I have been going through some Unreal tutorials. I'm working on my own personal little project. It's akin to an Endless Runner, but very different. And so just to keep myself sharp, because I do teach 5 classes, I spend a lot of time playing games, doing art, 3D modeling, talking to students, and generally working, that I have to find my own little side projects to help keep me relevant and, I guess, sane. And so I've got this little side project. I'm actually only doing a tutorial right now. My plan is to go through this little Endless Runner tutorial and then use that as a base for my game. I'm going to work it out later. But that is the plan for coming up. I'm going to take a little break to grab some food, and I'll be right back. But for everyone watching, thanks for stopping by. Tethered and Archon Project, well done. Super fun. Thanks for letting me play your games. If you're an indie developer out there and you want to have your game reviewed by the Checkpoint Professor, you can reach me. Just look for my info on the About page. You can DM me on Twitter. Is always a good way to do it. But let me know what you're thinking, and we can maybe play your game on stream. But yeah, I'm going to go take a break now. I'm going to take a break. Yes, it's the idle infinite runner, my friend Poise. Okay, we'll be back. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I've got so many little screen things here. Okay, here's be right back eating something. Or we could just do plain old be right back. Maybe that'd be a good one. Boom, be right back. I need to put up a different screen and hide myself for a moment. All right, everybody, I'll be back shortly. I'll be back shortly. We're gonna do some Unreal Engine stuff. Hey everybody, we're back, I guess. I think I really should have said be right back eating something, because that's kind of what we're doing. All right. My gosh. Anyway, okay, so so I think the plan is now we're gonna jump into the next freaking thing. Oh, and I need to slow it down just a little bit. What are we gonna do here? We are going to let's do it. Let's do it. Let's play an Unreal, I guess. While I eat some food online. Okay, where is home? Unreal Engine. Here we go. Unreal Engine. Oh, it's been about a week since I've worked on my game, so I need to figure out where the heck I am. I don't even know where I am on it, honestly. That's an issue. Because I've been following this tutorial, and I don't even know where I am. Dang it. Sure, I can figure it out. Let me look up my favorites on YouTube. Pwaz, we didn't do any Costco runs today. Anybody check out that new Falcon and Winter Soldier? Okay, history. Let's check out my history. Probably have a long YouTube history. You'd have to watch less Twitch to do that. I hear you, my friend. Is Twitch kind of what it's all about? Is this the one I was using? Just give me a moment here. I think it was Dev Squad. Yep, it was. Okay, so I found my tutorial. For flying it. Okay, spawning infinite tiles. I'm pretty sure I did that one. Switching lanes is the beginning of the next topic. Okay, let's see. Is this going to open it? Here's my Infinite Wanderer. Version 2. I have to do different versions because of the time I need. Really looking forward to Loki. I kind of want to see the last. Let's look at the last Loki trailer. I kind of want to see it. Let's see what's going on. Official Loki trailer. Here we go. Is this it?
I know what this place is.
He knows.
The timekeepers have built quite the circus. And I see the clowns are playing their parts to perfection.
Timekeepers?
Big metaphor guy. I love it. Makes you sound super smart.
I am smart.
I know.
Okay.
Okay.
Please sign to verify this is everything you've ever said.
This is absurd.
Sign this too.
We protect the proper flow of time. You picked up the Tesseract breaking reality. I want you to help us fix it.
Why me?
I need your unique Loki perspective.
Do I get a weapon?
You really believe in this Loki variant?
Luckily, he believes in himself enough for the both of us.
Mike! It is adorable that you think you could possibly manipulate me. I'm 10 steps ahead of you.
You're not big on trust, are you?
You can trust me.
Loki, I've studied almost every moment of your entire life. You've literally stabbed people in the back like 50 times.
Why never do it again?
I hadn't seen that before. Oh, the constant interactive, not needing to pay attention to the constant flow of interaction entertainment that Twitch offers. That's true. That Loki looks sick. That Loki looks awesome. To celebrate that, I'm going to take a bite of a hamburger that I made during the break. And I didn't eat because I was gone too long. Well, then there you go, Puz. I'm glad I could help you. That was awesome. Autocorrect doesn't me. Yeah, I'm really bad at autocorrect. I'm really bad at typing in general. All right. Okay, so I think I had created a new level, like an empty level here. Paper tile map? Really? No, that's not it. So I can't remember where I saved it. I'm going to have to look on the previous... let me see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna do this. Oh, wow. Well, let's see if this works. File, new level, default. Delete that. Let's see if this just plays correctly. Oh, it does. Great. So I'm just eating it. But so far, here is my here is my Infinite Runner so far. Pretty exciting. And I'm having like I'm having some frame rate issue. And I have to wonder, is this... Oh, there we go. No, I'm not. My work is done for today. Look. Oh, I'm not moving. Oh, there we go. There we go. Infinite Runner time. Yeah, I'm almost done with this, and then I can get to work. So for everybody who wanted to sit here and... There he goes. We eject, and you can see him running. Okay. Here's the deal. It feels really weird eating on screen. But this is the world we live in. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're gonna see if I can get through a couple more sections of this tutorial today. I'm not sure if anyone's watching anymore. You're awesome. You're always sticking around. Let's see. Sorry, I'm clearing my throat now. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Let's play in Unreal, my friends. Don't care about that. So the objective now is to get the player to switch between lanes. And I think we're going to set this up for mobile is the idea. Okay, open. I'm told to open up my master tile. Let's open up our master tile, shall we? There it is. We'll open it up. This is blueprint stuff that I put in earlier in this master tile. That's that main tile that's spawning forward. So if you look at it in the viewport, that's what it looks like. That's the one we're spawning ahead. Every time the player enters this trigger right here, it's spawning a new tile, and then a few seconds later, the one behind it is disappearing. So that's something I'm gonna have to fix later, so that it despawning is actually not set on a delay necessarily, because I may stop the player at certain times. So I actually want it to destroy a certain time after I have left the left this trigger volume. So I'll probably add something later. So upon exit of that trigger volume, a half second later it destroys. That way it's always destroying at the same time. Okay, so now he wants me to add a couple more arrow components to this, which is fine. I can do that. Okay, so let's add, do I want it to be the box or the cube? He actually just adds it under the default scene. So I'll click on add component, arrow. There it is, an arrow. We've added an arrow to the center of this, which I'm pretty excited about. So we're going to move it to the center of each lane, I guess. That's what he's asking me to do. We can't see those. Oh, they're small. Wish they were larger. All right, pretty straightforward. So I'm going to rename these lane 0. Lane 1. Very programming. And lane 2. Done and done. I really hate how small they are, though. So, I mean, I could scale them up, right? Let's see what that does. Scale it up. Oh, that makes it wide. Oops. Can you see it underneath? Oh, so they're kind of like in between. That's why I can't see them. That makes sense. But yeah, I am going to scale them up. Oops, I didn't mean to. Dang it. Okay, there we go. I am going to scale them up. Let's try. Let's go 10. Ooh, that's too much. 5. Oh, look at those huge arrows now. Kind of like that. So 5, 10, 10 is how I'm going to adjust those. Hold on, I've got a call from the wife. Sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Had a little emergency phone call I had to take. Had an emergency phone call and nobody's watching. Lost all my viewers because I'm a really bad host. Okay, here we go. Anyway, I'm going to finish up my tutorial. I need to do it. Oh, I was changing these. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hey, Puz, I'm back. I'm back for a bit. This has been an interesting stream. It's been an interesting stream. I'm trying to stream longer, harder, better, faster, more, whatever the heck I want. I'm gonna make sure if I change the scale on these, I'm still hoping that they, oops. 5? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Spawn point 5? Why did it go so huge? How funny. Why are those ones so massive? What the heck? What the heck is up with that? Let's try 1, 10, and 10. Okay, 0. Huh. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. Why is it flat? Why is that one flat? That is so weird. I don't know what's going on. It's inheriting something. Oh, it's inheriting the cube. It's inheriting from the cube. Okay, well, we're going to leave it at 0 then. What happens there? What happens there? Does it just stay? Oh, it disappears. What did I do? What did I do to deserve that? Is it just 1? Should it be 1? 1, 1, 1. Whatever. We're going to leave it. I hope it still works okay. We're going to compile and save. I wonder if it wasn't on the cube, if it would matter. It's inheriting the shape of the cube. Totally bizarre. I think we could separate it from it, but I'm not going to, for fear of change. Changes. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's grab our third person character. This looks different. Hold on, this looks different. This looks different. Yeah, this is right. So I deleted more. Okay, these will be my left and right. Those don't look like, those don't look the same. So left controls. So saying left and right keypad, key controls. Left pad and right pad. Okay, which left do I want? Get local top, alt left command, input utilities, left chopped, left pad. That's the wrong one. Those are functions. Keyboard events. That's what I freaking need. It's moving too quickly. Okay, left. Do you see any keyboard events left and right? Steam events. Keyboard events. There you are, my buddy. There you are, my buddy. So we got a left keyboard event and a right keyboard event. This is how to key in buttons. All right, left keyboard event, right keyboard event. So, like I say, this is how we're going to switch from left to right in our level. So much coding. Lane variable. Integer. Default value is 1. New lane. Array. Mattis the boy, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. I'm just actually, this is the variety stream you asked for. This is what you begged for. I am working on a little Endless Runner game here. And I'm just actually just following a tutorial, just learning some new stuff. Always trying to learn new stuff. Tutorials are a great way to do that. Okay. So these controls are going to set the middle, right and center lanes. Later on, so this is just going to go like 1, 2, 3 in the lanes. Later on, we're going to want our player to do some different stuff, like actually turn 90 degrees onto a new playset. But we'll worry about that later. I'm just trying to get through this one. We're going to use this as a basis for a little slow video game I'm trying to work on. Oh, interesting. Okay. So I'm using these variables to tell which lane, one of the 3 lanes that the player is in. And so this is going to use the arrow keys instead of the actual move keys, because right now I can use WASD and actually move left and right. But this is actually just going to set the player into each of those lanes. So it's just, so that keeps it really snappy. It just sets it into one of those 3 lanes, and the player just keeps moving forward. That's actually a really smart way to design this. Timeline. We're going to create a timeline called lerp timeline. Don't ask me why. Okay, I have to see what he's doing here. Lerp timeline. Okay, so I have both of these play from start. Boom. Boom. Double click on that. It didn't do anything for me. Let me see this again. Okay. Play from start. Great, great, great. Okay. Float track. Here we go. Lane Y. Everyone in chat, once you get 100 coins, use the marked message thing to spam chat. Awesome. Mattis, that's funny. Okay, so we need some keyframes. I'm not even sure what it is. So my highlighted messages, just so you know, they don't show up on the screen. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I now need to, so basically what this tutorial is telling me to do is when you hit left or right on the keyboard, it's going to put your character in a new spot in one of those 3 lanes based on the current lane. And instead of just snapping it to it, like you can't see the player, it's going to like lerp the timeline, whatever that means. But it's actually going to do kind of a blend to put it in that spot. I think it's supposed to kind of do a little bit of an animation to send it there. Kind of a default animation. We're going to find out what that looks like in just a moment. Mattis the boy, don't stop. You can chat. Chat all you want, my friend. Okay, here we go. Okay, how long it's going to take the character from one lane to the other. Let's check this out. Okay, right click on the keyframe. What do we do? What do we do? Add keys to current. Fair enough. Okay, so we're going to add a new key right here. Add new key to float 0. Great, we did that. Okay, set the time to 0 and the value to 0. Done and done. Okay, add a new key here. I'm not sure what's going on, but we're going to follow directions. Okay, time to 1, value to 1. Okay, you got it. Pwaz, I know you're not chatting, but what are you making for dinner? Okay, why did that go clear up there, though? That seems in the wrong place. Oh, because time needs to be 0.1. That makes sense. Okay, that moves the key back over to the right spot. Okay, guess that's it. Oh, that's funny, Mattis. I appreciate that. Sometimes it's better to hang out with the smaller streamers like Checkpoint Professor, because you know I can actually read the chat. When someone has 1.5 million followers, you don't really see anything, right? So I appreciate you hanging out. I know these are not the most entertaining streams. These are my little game dev streams. I've been doing the variety stuff today. So earlier I was doing some 3D modeling of a human ear. Oh, yum. After that, I did some of the games that we're working on at the University of Utah. Now I'm doing some game dev. So I'm at least doing 10 minutes of work a day on my personal little game project, which right now it's research time. I'm researching some tutorials. Pwaz roasted Brussels sprouts sounds awesome. I don't know what pierogi is. Okay, here we go. Okay, hold on. Wait. Oh, no. I just messed up my video. Dadgummit. Here we go. Switching lanes, here we go. To go back, go to back. So, update here. Okay. When it's finished, hold on, set lane. Okay, set lane. Hold on, slow down. Set lane equal to new lane. Okay. Finish set lane, new lane, set actor location. Okay. When it updates, we're going to set the actor location. Makes sense. Set actor location. Here we go. And we're going to find out where to set it. Okay, now we need our new location. I'm going to split it. So we have our X, Y, and Z. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of pineapple on pizza. I'm not a fan. I don't think it belongs. My wife, on the other hand, loves pineapple, chicken, barbecue sauce, onions, sausage and pineapple. Ugh. I'm more traditional. I like pepperoni, meat, olives, all that good stuff. I actually love green olives on pizza. So good. To the what? Capsule component? Capsule component? What the heck was that? Did we create that before? There was capsule component. Capsule overlook. I don't have a capsule component. Is this something you think that we built earlier, dude? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Get world location. Yeah, I do. I do art streams as well. Mattis the boy. I draw on stream. Or sometimes I do. Mostly I play Mario. There's just so much to do. There's so much to do. Capsule component. Component. Where is it? Does anyone see a capsule component? Capsule component. There's no. Oh, there it is. Get capsule component. Dang it! There you are. Oh. Okay, and then it's get real world location. Yes, let's get the world location, my friend. Get world location. There's our return value. Probably going to split that up a little bit. Split structure pin. Because we like to do that, so it separates these values. Okay, and we're going to do our X and Z locations. We're going to feed those in. Boom, boom. So the player stays on X and Z. They don't move there. So that's not going to place in a new position there, but is going to place a new position on Y, which is across the lane. A float lerp. Okay. Let's create a wait. A float lerp. Oh, I'm spelling lerp wrong. Okay, there. Which one? Float lerp right here. Okay. Oh my heavens. Okay. We need some references. Wait, how do we get a reference of it? Let me see. I've never seen that. Oh, okay. Lane Y, here we go. Oh my heavens. This is complicated to the point where I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. I'm told that this should switch between lanes now. Oh my gosh, Mattis the boy. How are you doing? Dapwaz says, depends what you plan to say to her. Okay, compile. Why didn't you compile? Is there an error? What's going on? Error here. What's the error, bud? What is the error? Why is there an error? Oh, because get new lane. Wait, no. Wait. Wait. What am I missing? Lane goes into the bottom, so I don't... Because lane Y should be going into both of them. Let's find out. That's what I thought. Should always be hooked up to there. Okay, compile. Here we go, here we go. Not working. Okay, wait, hold on. Not working. Compile and save. Did I not save it? Something's wrong. Something is wrong. It's not working. How dare you? No, wait. Click in the screen. Dude, there we go. That's actually pretty slick. I like that little quick time movement. Mattis the boy, thanks for the stream host. What mutual interest do you share? You're both humans, I think. Let's reverse Mantis the boy. Why do you like this person in the first place? Thanks for hosting it. Okay. Lord Mumble, how are you doing? Welcome back. Yeah, even if this is all I do today, Lord Mumble, I'm feeling like my little runner is coming along, right? I am following a tutorial, but that's what you do. But what's interesting is I can still do this and then move into those positions even though I'm running, which is okay. Okay. So the truth is, for everything I plan on doing this with this game on the first iteration, this is all the tech I really need. A swipe left and right on each one. So even if this character were just walking and it was just super boring at this point, all I need next are some pickups to pick up every once in a while, and then blockers to stop you every once in a while, right? So every once in a while you're going to run into something in the middle left or right lane, and it could stop you until you go into the next lane, and then it'll restart again. Sounds amazing. Mattis the boy says she's cute and has a great personality. That sounds like a start. All right, let's check out what else we need. Yeah, I think because I need to take over with the kids for my wife. This may be as far as we make it today. Pretty fun. Mattis the boy, I saw you followed me. Thank you so much. Pwaz is giving you some killer advice. Define her great personality. What makes her have a great personality? Is she kind? Does she say nice things? Is she nice to her pets? Mattis says, I'm Checkpoint Professor is best on Twitter. I assumed you were, my friend. You are my first Twitter fan. I don't know, what is it on Twitter? Is it a page or a channel? And I'm flattered for sure. Trying to think. So I was hoping to get to some Mario Maker today, but I don't think we're gonna have time. I have got to go. Plus, much like you, I've got to go make dinner for the kids, and I don't even know what I'm gonna make yet. You seem to have your crap together with your Brussels sprouts and your Piorge. While I am just trying to keep my head above water, my friend. Just trying to keep things going. But it's been a super fun stream. So what do you guys think with the variety streams? Is the game dev stuff too boring? Are you enjoying that? Game dev, indie games. I don't know. I'm kind of liking this whole like not worrying about production value thing and just streaming. People like it, they like it. The pierogi are from Costco, as are the Brussels sprouts. Are they like pre-prepared Brussels sprouts, or do you have to like cut them up, cut them in half, and then like broil them? She's kind, great looking, always wears a big hoodie, which makes her even cuter. Young love. Lord Mumble says, I like the relaxed style. Yes. This is the new future here. Relaxed style for the win. This is Saturday. I don't usually stream on Saturdays unless it's like the Blender Noobs podcast. I modeled that ear earlier, and really I should have done it in Blender, but I am no good at Blender. You had to wash, cut, and season them, yes. What are Brussels sprouts? They're sprouts from the Brussels tree, I guess. Laura Mobile says, I always like some Super Mario Maker 2. Yeah, I'll be back to that next week. I'm going to keep my morning... I'm going to keep my morning stream. Plus, you are constantly have the best advice. Don't focus on appearances. Looks don't make people fun to be around. That's true. Lord Mumble says they look like tiny cabbages. They're close relatives of broccoli. They are great roasted. I do like roasted Brussels sprouts. When they have like the crispy little leaves, so good. Oh, let's see. I was gonna see if there was anyone to raid, but I don't know. I don't know if I have it in me. I don't know if I have it in me to be a quality streamer today. It's so hard to be a quality streamer. Okay, so listen up. Listen up. You're all awesome. We will see you all soon. Like I said, I'll be back Tuesday morning, and then Tuesday, I think I've got a long day of playing student games. I'm gonna hop on and do some art streams for lunch and stuff. She has a cute personality. So Mattis, we'll leave it at this. Much like the hoodie thing, what makes her personality cute? That's a good starting point. I think Pwaz is right on the money. With that said, everybody, you all have a great day. Everyone, thanks for watching. And we'll see you soon. Go have a good day.